Okay, I don't have any rollouts, but I do have really good progress. I feel really good about hitting all my goals by the end of the year since we only have a month or two left. One product in particular has blown me away, and I've found a new way to use it that I really like, and it's helping me make progress a lot faster. So that's great. If you've watched any of my Partners in Cream project pans before, you know that this was a project created by Delyn and Steph. I'll have their information in the description box. And the premise of the project pan is you focus on your cream products. I have 6 things to talk about, and I do really want to get started on the Cocoa Kind highlighter stick. This one, I talked in my last update about how I was worried I really wouldn't be able to finish this ever because I had been working on it all year. It's one of the few products left that has been here since January of this year, and I had only used up not even a fourth of the product. I ended up finding a new way to use it, so you'll find that I was able to use almost 2 grams exactly of product last month before my last update. I still use it on my cheekbones as a glowy primer before I put on foundation, or sometimes after I put on foundation. I still really love it for that. I like the undertone of this. It's got a golden, peachy, rosy gold color to it, and so it's not too icy, and it just adds like a creamy slight blush to my cheeks, which I love, and I'm only gonna wanna be glowier in the fall and winter months. But another way that I found I really like to use it is I like to take a little bit, scrape it off with the back of my fingernail, put it on the back of my hand, and then do the same thing with this lipstick that I've converted into a cream blush. So as a result, I've gotten a ton of use out of this as well, which I'll talk about in a minute. They're both slightly harder formulas, like they're not super liquidy, so they mix together really well. And sometimes I will add just a teeny little drop of foundation or something just to make it a little bit creamier, a little bit easier to blend in. But I've been loving that combination. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. I mentioned in my last update that I had probably used like 4 grams of product total, so to have used an additional 2 grams just in one update is like a huge change. Once the cream blush is finished, I might switch into using liquid lipsticks, going back to using liquid lipsticks as a cream blush. I will try to mix this in with that, but if the formula doesn't mix together as well as it did with the lipstick, then I might just have to go back to only using it the original way that I had been using it. That is a really good thing to know, that I have another way that I enjoy working through this product, and it helps create a formula that I really like. And for most of my nude bullet lipsticks, once I do get down to a certain point, I do convert them into cream blushes, so it's great to know that I do have a product I can use with it and create a really beautiful formula down the line. The next product is another one that has been in since the beginning, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury Lip It Up lipstick. I originally was using it as a lipstick, and then once it got to the point where I couldn't apply it to my lips anymore, I put it all in this container. And this is just a really beautiful pinky color. I love it as a blush color, and I did like it a lot more in the spring and summer, and so I am glad to be almost finished with it now that we're hitting the autumn months. In the past month, I've used 0.73 grams. Like I said, I've been loving pairing this and the Cocoa Kind highlighter together. That's just been like the perfect pairing for me, and so I will continue using it like that. And with how much I have left and how much I was able to use since my last update, I think this will be gone by the next update. I think this will be my first like empty to start the end of the year. Actually, I do have another product that I think will be done next month, and that's this Pacifica Perfume Rollerball. And I didn't think I was going to be able to work through this as quickly as I have, but I found a way that I really like to use it. This is a very strong scent, and so I can't really put it on my wrists and on the back of my ears, you know, the way I normally would with a Rollerball. It's too strong. It really lasts, so it kind of being that close to my nose all day can be a little bit, I don't know, annoying. It doesn't really give me headaches or anything. It's just something I'm very aware of all day, and I don't love that. And so I've actually been putting a little bit on the back of my neck, and I still feel like I smell like the product, but I'm not necessarily drowning in it all day. And on occasion, when I do want to take it up a notch and wear a little bit more, I will put this on the back of my knees as well. Applying it in those 2 places has helped it not be so close to my face and not be so apparent all the time, and it helps me to better enjoy the scent because it's not as severe or extreme as the way I normally would apply it. So in the past month, I have gone through 3.3 grams of product, and if I continue at the same pace that I had the last month, I do think that this could be done by my next update. And because we are so close to the year, I don't know if I'll be rolling anything in I might search through my collection to see if I have anything that could be realistically finished in a month or two. But really, the next update will be November 10th. There'll be another one December 10th, and then the project will be over for the year. So yeah, I'll have to look and see if I have anything. Maybe if I still want to roll something in, I'll put like a usage goal on something and say, oh, I want to use it so many times instead of trying to finish it by the end of the year. This next product, I'm making slow and steady progress, but it's not the only version that I use on a regular basis, so I'm not going through it that quickly. And that's the color corrector from Flower Beauty. I used 0.22 grams this past month. Last month it was 0.2 grams, so just a little bit more this time around. And I feel like I mentioned this in every video, and I'm sorry. I eventually will have the video. I just want to make sure I take the time to get it right and really test all the products. But I do have a best and worst color corrector video that I hope to have out at some point before the end of the year. But I do have quite a few color correctors now. I'm going through all of them and testing them out. Once that video is out, once I feel like I've gotten a really good feel for all the other color correctors, I will go back and use this one exclusively because I have had this for I think 2 years now, and so I'd like to work it out before it expires. And the last two products are lip products. One of them is the Charlotte Tilbury Romance Kiss Tinted Lip Balm. I love this product. I brought it in just because I had randomly grabbed for it and fell back in love with the formula, and I really liked the color. I still feel the same way about it. I wasn't necessarily trying to finish it. I just wanted to put it in to reach for it more because I already was using it a lot, so I thought might as well follow the progress and see how long it takes to finish this. I went through 0.37 grams in the past month, and that's pretty good. I do think I reached for this quite a bit. I had a couple other lip products that I was trying to finish, and you'll see that in my empties video that's coming out soon. Yeah, I'm still loving it, and I actually got another one of these as a free gift with purchase in a recent Charlotte Tilbury order, and that's making me a lot more willing to use it as much as I want, because even if I do finish it, I do have another one in a backup that I got for free. Actually, I got this one for free too. I think this was part of some gift with purchase, or maybe it was in a mystery box, so it wasn't necessarily free, but it was at a severe discount. I don't remember, but I'm really glad I got it. I love this formula, and it hurts because they're $35 a piece. If they were a little more affordable, I'd probably get more colors, but I'm good with the one I have now, and I'm good with the backup that I have too. And the last one is this Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar. I've used 0.29 grams in the past month, and like I mentioned, there were a couple other lip products that I was trying to finish, so I wasn't exclusively reaching for these two lip products, even though I was focusing on them in this project pan. Now that those are moved out, these are two of my primary lip products that I reach for. They're both really nice, nourishing colors, and so if I'm going for something a little more pigmented during the day, I'll reach for Romance Kiss. If I want something a little bit more neutral, then I'll go for Sugar Sugar. So they both kind of are the same purpose for me, like they're both moisturizing, comfortable lip products, but depending on the color and the level of pigment, I can reach for either one. Just to give some additional numbers, I went through 6.63 grams of product, and yeah, I feel really good about my next update. I feel good about the progress I'm making so far, just all coming together. I don't know if there's a Partners in Cream playlist necessarily for this year, but if you search for the Partners in Cream 2022 hashtag, most of the videos that people put up should be there. Anyway, that's everything I had to share today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next one.